St Ives is no doubt one of the most beautiful towns in the UK and also one of our favourite places to visit when London life gets too overwhelming.
This gem of the Cornwall coast is the perfect place to enjoy stunning coastal walks, a world-class art scene, unreal sandy beaches and picturesque narrow cobble streets, and a lot more.
We're Ryan and Manuel and here are our top things to do in St Ives, England. First up is the St Ives Harbour, the main hub and the beating heart of the town, lined with pubs, shops and plenty of independent businesses. We just love walking here, enjoying local fish and chips or a Cornish pasty. But what we always find so fascinating about this harbour is how different it looks at different times of the day. This is mainly because of its extreme tidal shifts that transform this area from a bustling, fully submerged harbour at high tide to a beautiful sandy beach at low tide, perfect for a stroll.
Our next recommendation is Porthmeor Beach, in our opinion the most dramatic of the St Ives beaches, bookmarked by the island promontory on one side and by a beautiful coastal walk on the other. This is a prime spot for water sports, in particular surfing, with the St Ives Surf School located right on the beach. We just love sitting on the sand or by the rocks, admiring the surfers braving the huge waves or simply enjoying the stunning landscape. The beach is huge and on a sunny day it's extremely popular for sunbathing and people watching.
And if you are in Porthmeor Beach, you can't miss a visit to the Tate St Ives that dominates the promenade with its huge modern building. Here you can see modern and contemporary art, including works by Barbara Hepworth, Ben Nicholson and Alfred Wallace, all of whom called St Ives their home.
St Ives is renowned for its famous quality of light, which has drawn artists for over a century. So it's no shock to find out that the art scene here is one of the best in Europe.
The most famous artist to live and work in St Ives was without doubt Barbara Hepworth, and we believe that visiting the Barbara Hepworth Museum and Sculpture Garden should be on top of anyone's list, even if you are not too familiar with her work. Trewin Studios is where Barbara Hepworth lived and worked for the last 26 years of her life, and where you can see some of her best work in her lush garden. This is also where she died in 1975 from an accidental fire. When she moved here in 1949, she said finding Trewin Studio was a sort of magic. Here was a studio, a yard, and garden where I could work in open air and space. Well, after having been here several times, we understand how she could be inspired to create her iconic sculptures in this space. It's absolutely beautiful.
And if you wanted to explore more of the St Ives art scene, you are spoiled for choice. With countless art galleries, art studios and artists' shops, art is everywhere, and you can easily spend a whole day enjoying all this.
Our next recommendation is the island. This is the promontory you saw from Porthmeor Beach, and it's one of the most recognisable landmarks in St Ives. This grassy peninsula was once a fort with a protective ditch and rampart, and today it's a dramatic quick walk with an incredible payoff. There is a clearly marked footpath that will take you to the top of the island with extensive views of the Celtic Sea, Porthmeor Beach and the rocks below. At the very top you will reach the St Nicholas Chapel, dedicated to seafarers and dating back to the 15th century. During the 18th century, this was also a vantage point to look out for smugglers. You won't regret the walk up.
Next up is Fore Street, the main commercial road in St Ives, lined with independent shops, main street brands, restaurants, cafes and plenty of stores selling anything from souvenirs to locally made items. Here we recommend a visit to the St Ives Bakery, a unique and little bakery that you will smell before you see. Their Cornish pasties are to die for. While Fore Street is the main road, we also recommend getting lost in the many other cobble streets, as all have a unique English town charm you won't easily forget.
Next is Porthgwidden Beach. Much smaller than its neighbouring Porthmeor, but definitely not less beautiful. This is a sheltered, sandy cove popular with families and swimmers. but also has a cafe, toilets, and beach chalets for rent. We love this beach, especially in the colder months, as very often it is totally empty, as it's slightly more tucked away from the main attractions. In the summer, however, this is the place to be, as it's bursting with life.
Another unmissable beach in St Ives is Porthminster. This is a popular, award-winning blue flag beach known for its golden sand and calm turquoise waters. It is very family friendly, with lifeguards in the summer, palm trees, and close proximity to the train station, town centre, and the Porthminster Beach Cafe. This is probably the safest beach to swim in St Ives, and also one of the best for sunset. We love it here also because of the perfect view of the famous Godrevy Lighthouse that inspired Virginia Woolf to write her 1927 novel To the Lighthouse. As a child, she spent summers at Talent House overlooking the St Ives Bay, and you can still see this historic home a few minutes up the road.
Next up is Carbis Bay. While not technically in St Ives, this beautiful bay is about a 20-minute walk from Porthminster Beach. To get there, you walk about 1 mile along the beautiful coastal path. It's peaceful, relaxing, and the views are stunning. Carbis Bay is a calmer and more tranquil option compared to the vibrant St Ives, and we recommend it because of its sheltered sandy beach and turquoise waters. The area also has a Blue Flag Award and is a perfect destination for swimming, water sports, and family activities. To get here even quicker, you can also get one of the regular trains that leaves from St Ives.
So these were our favorite things to do in this wonderful piece of paradise. But there is so much more you could do in St Ives, like walking to the town of Zenner along the coastal path, admiring the bird-eye view of the town from the Malakoff Terrace, paying tribute to Titanic victims and famous artists at the Barnum Cemetery, enjoying an afternoon at the Bamalus Beach, or getting some rest at the Trewing Subtropical Garden.
And if you were looking for recommendations on what else to do in Cornwall, we have 2 other videos that we'll link in the description below, where we show you all of our favourite things to see in this stunning part of England, and we also take you to Eden Project, one of the most visited attractions in the UK.
Thank you so much for coming along with us discovering St Ives. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell to never miss an adventure.
And if you're going to St Ives, have an amazing time. And now, see you down the road!